Chat, man. Yeah, that was an incredible match, chat. That was an incredible match, man. Kenny Omega beat MJ. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think they was gonna do it, man. MJF spit directly in Will Ospreay face. He spit in his face, talking to him, talking down on him. I'm thinking Ospreay wanting to smoke with MJF. He comes out and stops him from using the Dynamite Diamond ring. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, man. That was an incredible match. I ain't mad at that. I see ladies say something about me messing up my furniture. I'm not. I don't got nothing to snap about, bro. It was an incredible match. You know what I mean? Kenny Omega won, and yeah, man. I said this a bunch of times. I was already mentally prepared for All In being either Kenny Omega Ospreay, MJF Ospreay, or a triple threat. I think there's still room for a triple threat, but right now as it stands, we got Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. And after doing the research, you know what I mean, the whole little brother, big brother storyline, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, man. I feel like the redemption, something must be happening at redemption to bring MJF back into the fold, though, man. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Incredible match, dog. Did y'all see Kenny Omega? He got hit with the title. What he got hit with the heat seeker? He got hit with two moves. Kicked out at one. Kenny Omega turned into Kenny Hogan, hawked up. 3V triggers. And that's all it says, man. But you know, man, I can't be mad. I'm fresh off of watching Sami Zayn go on his 10-day free title reign. His free trial reign, I should say. I can't, you know, man. I can't be mad. I'm seeing CM Punk and Sami Zayn put on a fire match. But I can't even call that fire no more, because if that's fire, then what was this, bro? A forest fire? Was this straight to pits of hell? I don't know, man. I'm gonna say with something in chat, but yeah, like I said, chat, I don't, I will be frauding to sit up here acting all mad and snapping because something happened that y'all know I don't. Yeah, man, I wanted MJF versus Osprey, but because it didn't happen, doesn't mean that I'm about to fake snap. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be capping if I'm telling y'all that I'm mad Kenny Omega is at All In. I like Kenny Omega, bro. I love Kenny Omega work, bro. He's one of my favorite in AEW. So you know what I mean? Just because it's not what I wanted to see all the way, that doesn't mean it's not fire or yeah, I mean, it's anything I'm really mad about. I mean, All In still gonna cook, and it's still gonna be a great run for Osprey once he wins the title, man. I'm gonna read some of the chat. I know y'all probably hear my voice like I'm not. Let me address this too, chat. I'm not snapping, right? I'm not gonna snap because Kenny Omega won. But I hope you don't expect me to have this high pitched voice. Kenny Omega. I'm not doing that either. I'm not gonna be fake. I'm middle of the road about it. I'm not gonna go nuclear, but I'm not so I'm not gonna do all of that either, bro. Seriously. All right, bet we got Kenny Omega and Osprey. I can't wait for All In. I'm sorry, sickos, if I'm not taking my shirt off and doing a whole firework extravaganza. Because, see, I don't even want to get into it, bro. I'm happy it's Kenny Omega and Osprey. I'm happy we got a fire match that changed the title. I'm very interested in seeing what are we doing for All In, bro. What is MJF doing? Are we gonna try to integrate him in a triple threat? Or are we gonna put? Right, maybe MJF could go for the national title, right? Maybe we do that, or maybe we do the big match: MJF versus JD Drake. Yo, I'm not mad. I'm not mad, y'all. I'm not mad. I'm gonna read some of the chat, y'all. I'm gonna try to avoid certain subjects. I'm gonna try my best not to get rage baited, bro. But I know some of you sickos, shout out Chris Collins, y'all gonna tell me how this is the greatest, biggest, most extravagant match of all time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy for Kenny Omega. I just wanted a different outcome, and you know what I mean? That's what it is, man. I'm gonna read some of the chat. I'm gonna read some of the chat. Shout out my man Mike, man. My man Raven. My man JSJ. We got Felicia in the building. We got Biz in the building. We got Rod in the building. Red Dark Tie, Shanti, Young Boss in the building. 318 Scooter. I know Warlock in there. I know Mr. Maui Wowie, Gregory Collin in there. OZ Outsanity somewhere in there. You know, Triple GPT somewhere in there lurking on the computer. We got Edwin in there. We got FX. We got Ricardo. Oh, we got Rod, Delay Gratz. We got the usual suspects. And we also got Kenny Omega, the new AEW World Champion. Let's all celebrate. Let's all celebrate, y'all. I'm trying to hold it in. Yo, chat, I'm not even going to cap. I'm trying to hold it in. Because it just happened. I'm trying to let it sink in. I'm trying to... Hold on. Let me just take a sip of water. Let me just take a few deep breaths. Because I'm not mad, bro. I'm really not mad. Where my water at? I'm not mad. I'm not mad, bro. All right. I'm going to read some of the super chats. We're going to get into a great beach break. I'm not mad, though. Ricardo said that's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Sickos. Y'all got what y'all wanted. The big marquee match. Y'all got what y'all wanted, Sickos. Jim says, I knew Kenny could do it. Have faith in my brother. OC said, let's go, triple fraud. Good looking, bro. Outsanity says, so Bobby, time to go to All In now. Let's make this happen, chat. Outsanity. You know, All In a little bit far. If it was in the States, I definitely would have went. But, yeah, man, let me keep going. Tony says, this match was a banger. I'm happy Kenny won. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Jim said, where was this chop of the whole time? He steps up to Jericho and doesn't flinch, and his segments are quality. You see him grab the drill, about to drill a hole in Jericho's forehead. This was fire, man. Bobby is such an MJF mark. Hey, yo, Deck. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I am, bro. I am. And I know I'm trying, Deck. I'm happy for y'all, bro. I'm happy y'all got y'all big match. Kenny Omega, MJF, Ospreay. They could tell the story from New Japan. I'm happy, bro. I can't wait. I'm not going nuke. I'm really interested in seeing. Let me ask y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Has MJF ever went into All In to either defend the title or fight for the title? I gotta do my research. I'm not on day one sicko. Get this work says C-Jack's C-Jack's voice. They put on a banger and a banger. OZ said 205. Yo, OZ said 205. You sound like you about to cry. Yo, OZ, I'm just trying, bro. Yo, you sounded more excited about Kim Wilson theme music than Kenny Omega when it go. Fat Bobby. Yeah, nah, I ain't got, yeah. Yo, you hilarious. Sound like I'm about to cry. Omega is versus Osprey was best. Wait, wrong company. Wrong company. Rich said I want an MJF too. Would have been pumped, but I can't be mad with Ken the last title reign. Maybe MJF versus Andrade. Yo, yeah, Rich, that's a good one. I can see it right now. Hall in London. MJF versus Andrade. I'm gonna let Tony Khan cook. He's been very good to me personally, as far as the creative with AEW. I know he has something big, something special for MJF. Maybe Hangman Adam Page comes back. Maybe we get MJF versus Mick Foley in a Hell in a Cell match. I don't know. But I know there's something special for the guy that carried this company on the back. We're going to see. Warlock said, Bobby, you might as well marry MJF for how much you love her. Unless Swerve is going to have a problem with it. Yeah, that's hilarious. Joel said, All In will be my first wrestling event ever. I'm gassed for it. Will is going to bring it home to us Brits. Yo, Joel, that's incredible. We're All In your first joint. Yeah, it's gonna be fire, and you know they're gonna pop for Kenny Crazy. Just let it out, Bobby. You'll feel better. MJF headlined All In Wembley, the one CM Punk ruined. MJF headlined All In Wembley. I think he did. Okay. Let those tears out, Bobby. We are here for you. We laughing though, but we here for you. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, man, I'm trying. Because that's the thing. I can't act like I'm super mad and enraged by Kenny Omega. Yeah, I mean? It's like, and that was a fire match. I like Kenny Omega. Yeah, I mean? It was just, it just feels like deja vu. It just feels like, I don't know. It's like an option of getting shot and stabbed, right? You know what I mean? Like one option was, oh damn, that was quick. 4 casket drops, and now MJF drops the title. Oh, damn, that had me pissed. This one, it was like it's a lot easier to digest because the match was so fire. I already seen it coming a mile away, so I don't have that emotion of being mad. I mentally prepared myself. It's just I'm just like. I don't know, man. Darby Allin proved you wrong last race. Have faith. Yeah, that's a fact. The human body has 206 bones. I wonder if Monet wants another one. Wants another one? That's crazy. That's crazy. Ben said Bobby about to go Martin Lawrence. Damn. Rod said MJF will pull his rematch clause at Redemption. We'll face Kenny one more time. Yeah, I don't know what redemption looks like now, to be honest. No Hangman Adam Page, so I'm guessing he's coming back at redemption. So we'll do Hangman Adam Page and M. There has to be a way to let MJF make this. MJF spit directly in Will Ospreay's face. Hey, maybe Will Ospreay comes on Dynamite and demands MJF is in the main event at All in London. Like, why do we do that whole spit in the face thing? All right. You got him back by costing him the match. They got me with that one, dog. I would, that one segment there made me think like, all right, yeah, MJF probably winning. We do an MJF and Osprey and oh man. I'm gonna read a few more super chats. We gonna go into the joint. Outsanity said at least it was a squash match with 4 V triggers in each corner. Outsanity, yeah, it was a crazy match. It was a crazy match, man, and I'm impressed they was able to pull that off in them type of conditions because it wasn't easy. Triple GBT says Drew McIntyre. I mean MJ, the transitional champion. Yeah, MJF coming over here. MJF versus Andrade. All right. Tony must have gone to. Tony must have gone to Kensington today. Oh my god, dog. Oh man. We can't be doing MJF and Andrade. Yeah, we can't be, bro. Hey, Bobby, you going to All Out Chicago? Caught front row yesterday. I'm crazy hyped there. That's what's up. I don't know if I'm going to Chirac for that. Oh no, Bobby, let the tears flow. It's okay. I can't really. I gotta see where we going, man. I gotta trust Tony Khan. It's hard for me to believe like he just has something regular for MJF, man. Kenny Omega is the new world champion. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm at a loss for words, chat. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't know where. If MJF doesn't somehow gets integrated into a triple threat match, I don't know, man. It was fire though, bro. He the first time getting a champion since 2001. Ah, man, we'll see what happens, man. MJF versus Kevin Knight. Yo, delayed grats. Yeah. I honestly don't see no direction. Maybe Hangman. Maybe Hangman, but then do I want to see Hangman and MJF after they had the Texas death match? They're not gonna top that, bro. Just the stakes, the feeling. This is all in Texas, bro. I don't know, man. MJF headlined the first in front of 80K. He good, but if you want to know why Kenny Ospreay is so anticipated, go watch their match at Forbidden Door for the IWGP US title. You'll understand. Yeah, I gotta watch that full match. I seen some highlights. I gotta watch the full match though, man. I gotta watch the full match. I was last night or maybe this morning I should say I was watching Chris Jericho versus Will Ospreay. Was it Will Ospreay? Yeah, Chris Jericho versus Will Ospreay at All In. That was fire, man. You're a new gen in the shows, yeah. Hey Bobby, take this 10 and buy those 50% off tickets. Osprey can't move tickets in London, bruv. I thought the shift was happening. Now AEW needs $10 tickets to sell out. It's a good day. Honestly, Triple GPT, when we get closer to the event, I think the tickets are gonna fly, man. You know what I mean? Especially they're telling me Kenny Omega's super over in London. So I'm sure after this, Kenny Omega's world champion. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, man, the ticket sales are gonna go crazy, and people's gonna be excited for Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, man. They're gonna be excited for that, man. Omega Ospreay and the Don Callis this time around, like matches before. Bro, that reverse Hurricanrana off the ropes. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's why chat, I can't get mad. Kenny Omega went through hell, bro. He got spiked on his neck over a few times. I don't really like them neck spots, but my god. It really told the story of how Kenny Omega, he really not only going through, the surgery, being out, not having the title for so long, Just this match was grueling, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'll be lying. I'll be fraud and just sit up here and act all mad. Kenny won. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got a lot of questions of how we move forward, man. To be honest, man, that chair spot, yeah, Tombstone, yeah, oh yeah, I guess MJF took that, the commentator table spot, yeah, man, like this a good joint, man. This a good joint, dog. So let me ask y'all, dog, what do we do at Redemption? We run the match back at Redemption? Are we running back Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay at Redemption? I might gotta ask the poll that, bro. Is that what we doing at Redemption? Cause he has to defend the title again, right?
Trigger. You gonna do it again? Oh no! A second in quick succession.
Yeah, this was hard, bro. This was hard, bro. Yo, let me go to the polls real quick, man. Let me go to the polls, dog. Are we doing so Redemption? We're just gonna run the match back. Then MJF is gonna lose again. I'm guessing that's what we're doing, right? We run the match back. MJF loses again at Redemption. Then what? Hangman costs him the match. Then what? Who knows, bro? Honestly, chat, wouldn't that be click copy click? Yeah. I mean, in a sense, in a sense, in a sense. Because I guess I don't even know if they do rematch clauses. I don't think they do. But let me see. Does MJF get rematch at Redemption? Yeah, let me know in the poll chat, cause I don't know, bro. Like, I honestly don't. It's man. I mean, we seen it coming, bro. We knew MJF. We just didn't know it was gonna be on Dynamite. We didn't know MJF was gonna drop the title on Dynamite again. Let that man Max Hill. Oh yeah. I forgot. Damn, Max is hurt. I forgot about that. Yo, I forgot about that. Maybe Max's injury is way, you know what I mean, a lot worse than what we thought. Maybe. I don't know, man. Hey, Bobby, I got. Hey, why you say that, Bobby Basu? Revelation you could borrow. Darby Allin should still be AEW World Champion. Why you say that, Bobby Basu? Because you can't spell all in without saying his last name. Yo, that was fire. That was fire. That was fire, dog. That was fire. Yeah, Darby. Yeah, Darby won. He lost to MJF. I don't know what. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Whoever said MJF injury, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe maybe his injury is I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of sick, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Felicia said Kenny. Magic Man said also the PPV Redemption. Ooh. Magic Man said the pay-per-view Redemption. Isn't that for Hangman Adam Page? Ooh, that's kind of hard. Redemption, Hangman Adam Page. That'll be hard. I wonder, where do we go from here, bro? Now, who is if MJF is gone, then maybe we do Hangman and Kenny Omega. It is going to be very interesting to see the next few weeks in AEW, bro. It's gonna be very interesting. How did this road look to Redemption? Not only the All In, because we got to get the Redemption before All In. How does redemption turn? Yeah, man. This is extremely hard to call, man. Redemption gonna be fired, Gregory. This Kenny Omega last run with the belt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They said whose house? Yeah, Swerve. Yeah, you still got Swerve lurking. You still got Swerve lurking. You know, whenever he going, man, so anything could happen, man. Oh, Darby never got a rematch. Yeah, I don't think they do rematch clauses. I don't think they do rematch clauses, man. You know, Darby definitely didn't get a rematch. I don't think Darby didn't even want a rematch after that stuff. After Kevin Knight then snapped on him, you know what I mean? He just wanted Kevin Knight, man. Yeah, they officially announced it, chat. Oh wow, they officially announced it. Things could change, right? How is this even official? Kenny Omega, he still got to defend it at Redemption. He has to defend the title at Redemption, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. Kenny, my man, bro, but you gotta put that title up against somebody, bro. MJF, you need to run it back like. I can't wait for next week, man. Dynamite the only show where it's like, God, you gotta wait for next week every single time. I don't know. I don't know the last time I felt this way, Bobby. Not only redemption for Hangman, but also for you two against Swerve. You need to face him. That'll be hard. I'll come through a redemption. Yo, that'll be hard, dog. Yo, Warlock is hilarious. Give MJF the 24/7 or the Speed Champion. Yo, come on, OZ. You don't want MJF in the Fed, bro. I'm telling you, dog. That is something you don't want MJF in the Fed, and you don't want. I don't want it. But I got a feeling if MJF even thinks about going to the Fed, he's gonna have a longer. He's gonna have the same leash The Rock might have. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. He ain't going to the Fed, man. He not, dog. But y'all turn it on MJF. Mercedes versus Willow at All In or Triple Threat with Tekla. Tekla on the mic is wild. Yeah, Tekla, my man. Who said that? Sir Smoke a Lot. Tekla was on that tequila all night. Yeah, Tekla. And is Lena Cross. What's that girl name? Lennon Cross, Mega Bane, and Mercedes Monet. Is they gonna be a faction now? Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I feel weird, dog. Cause usually when I see something I don't like, I can just snap, and I can't snap on that match because it was so good, and I already prepared for it. I don't know, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Kenny Omega, man. Willow Nightingale is back, man. We gonna go over this Dynamite, Joe. Dynamite was fire, bro. Dynamite was definitely fire. Oh yeah, we do got some good news, yo. I'm bugging. We got some good news, man. The Don Callis family. Let me get that, Takeshita. Kyle Fletcher with gold around his waist now. MJF and Dan Helzer versus R-Truth and Spider Campbell talk. Dan OZ don't like MJF. Triple GPT is, it's okay, Bobby. You can be mad. MJF got the transitional treatment. I get your friends. I get your friends work there, but you could be mad at AEW. It'll be, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Trust me, if it was a squash match, if it was something I didn't see coming, if I seen this coming. That's why I kept saying it before. Like I literally seen this coming, bro. I just seen it at Redemption. It happened earlier. I seen it coming, bro. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I love the AEW chat. I love everything AEW doing. I'm looking at this flyer right now. I'm thinking about MJF spitting on Will Ospreay. And also, it's I gotta be real, bro. I just wasn't there for the history of it, so I'm not that invested into the history of Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. I caught up on it. I could appreciate it, but I just then MJF is my favorite wrestler, bro. So what do you want, bro? Yeah, man. MJF is like I want to see MJF at all, and it's not happening though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm even getting out my head that it's gonna be a triple threat. I don't even think that's happening. MJF might be hurt, bro, and yeah, this is what we're doing, bro. So, oh yeah, let me go. Beside speaking of that, let me go on to the yeah. Let me go on to the what's the name? Hold on. Let me go into the poll because I know it's not happening, bro. It's over, man. The poll says 54% says no, 46% says yes. The poll complete 175 votes. I gotta go with the 54%, bro. I want it to happen, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm talking to y'all, it's just not gonna happen. So we might as well just if it's not even we. I'm like a small percentage. Most people wanted this match, man, especially the sickos, dog. A lot of people wanted this to happen. So yeah, man. X says same. I did not grow up on Kenny Omega. I gotcha. Yeah, but that doesn't say we can't appreciate Kenny Omega. X. I still love Kenny Omega. I love his theme music. I appreciate everything he's doing. I appreciate everything he's done. He's an EVP. He's going to be at All In. Great. They're going to have a banger match. Will Ospreay's going to win. We're all going to be happy about that. I can't even be mad because I think MJF might be hurt, dog. Big Talo said, nah, man, MJF is still great. The only person who really wants MJF in WWE is Triple GPT. Nobody wants to see MJF get yeeted on by Jey Uso. He doesn't deserve a rematch. Damn, bro. It's Kenny and Will's time. Yeah, it's their moment, yo. It's their time, man. It's their time. So we about to go over. We're about to go over Dynamite, but I'm thinking in my head. All right. So Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay are all in. They're gonna have a banger match. Will Ospreay's gonna finally win. The little brother is gonna beat the big brother. I'm gonna let Tony Khan cook, bro. Cause so far everything I thought that was gonna happen didn't happen, bro. So I'm gonna let him cook. It just everything we thought was gonna be laid out clear as day. It wasn't. Remember the Death Riders turning on Moxley. It wasn't laid out like that. Remember MJF when he first won the title. We thought he was going straight to All In. Curveball gets thrown. Darby Allin beats MJF in a squash match. We thought Kenny Omega was winning at Redemption. Curveball gets thrown. Kenny Omega wins on Dynamite Beach Break. If we don't know one thing about Tony Khan and AEW Creative, the curveball will get thrown. If you're telling me right now we're going into All In, little brother versus big brother, little brother wins, Will Ospreay finally gets the title, we're all happy. It just seems a little bit too simplistic. No Hangman Adam Page. It's something gonna happen, dog. We'll just have to see what, man. Oh damn, I missed Lady Super Chat. All right, we got 818. Kara says, does MJF still have his rematch clause that he forced Hangman to take back? Does MJF have a rematch clause? Chat. Hold on. Can somebody let me know that? Oh, Ari says redemption stipulation. Omega asks MJF to void Hangman's promise for an eliminator match. MJF wins, chooses an all-in title shot 3-way. Ooh. That'd be fire, but I honestly don't think. I think they already got it booked for this one-on-one match, man. Let me try to find Lady Super Chat. Damn, my bad, lady. I don't see it, yo. Hold on. Uh, hold on. Hold on. Damn, lady, try to put in the chat. I can't see your super chat if you sent one. Yeah, I don't know why I can't see it. They fought in Japan. They fought in Canada. Now UK. Derek Jones says AEW is doing so with Darby's last name event. I think that's why Kenny Omega won to sell more tickets at a faster rate. Derek, yo, chat. Is Kenny Omega gonna sell? Gonna is Kenny Omega gonna? I don't know. Chat, yo, I'm dead ass serious now, bro. Y'all tell me, cause I don't know. I'm a little bit late to Kenny Omega and the whole aura. I still like him. Cause I just say my voice doesn't get high pitched and I'm not overly ecstatic about the main of it. I still like bro. But y'all fill me in. Kenny Omega won. Now the tickets. People are really gonna. This is the match everybody wanted to see. We'll see. Somebody said NXT better. I wouldn't do all of that. Bobby versus Swerve. Leo respectful guest referee. Bobby asking like Andrade, yeah, how you know? Yeah, me like no, I don't know. But I'm just saying. So the excitement, man, this is confusing. Yes, if you're an AEW fan, yes. All right, delayed grats. So delayed grats. You know you my man. So AEW fans will not buy a ticket for MJF and Ospreay, but is gonna rush to buy Kenny Omega. And I'm saying they wanted that match that much. Y'all talking like MJF and Ospreay was just a horrible idea. Y'all talking like Will Ospreay beating MJF. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't see in what world, bro, that Will Ospreay beating Kenny Omega. I keep forgetting just. Uh, 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 I'm gonna be real, chat, dog. I'm trying to be nice, dog. If y'all gonna sit up here with a straight face and act like Kenny Omega, I respectfully could sell a all-in main event match with Will Ospreay better than MJF. Even if the story was better, I'll give you that. They got a better story. The little brother versus the big brother. I'll give you that. If you're gonna sit up here with a straight face and tell me MJF is not gonna couldn't just tell this just make you want to see Will Ospreay beat MJF, put him in his place. You want to see him win the title, win triumphant over. That's what Kenny Omega just got on Beach Break. Right, that's what he just got right now. He was able to beat the dirty slime ball MJF. He was able to conquer the devil. Will Ospreay is gonna beat his big brother at All In, which is a fire story. I just, with a straight face, I don't think anyone could tell me that the main event wouldn't have been sold 100. We're talking about the great. There's nobody that's gonna sell that ticket like a MJF, bro. His name is literally the devil. Who doesn't want to see the devil get conquered? Now I'm gonna read some of these chats. I know y'all probably get mad, bro. Uh, you always hate on 40-year-olds and W. Yo, I didn't even bring that up, bro. I forgot. Yo, you funny. I didn't even bring that the age thing. I didn't think about it. Kenny main event, more rinse and repeat MJF pay-per-views. I see that, OZ. I guess. MJF versus Ospreay already happened at All In. Yeah, and what happened, Dak? What happened when he came through with the facts? Dak, that's a fact. And what happened when it happened at All In? It was fire. That was the first All In I watched. I remember like it's yesterday. He threw the title in the trash. And what title was that? I forgot what title that was. But then he did the whole American gimmick. That was fire. Then you right, though. It already happened, but it was fire. Now, this time, it could have happened for the grandest prize, the grandest stage for everything. I just got to get that out my head, man. It's not happening. I love how often championships change hands in AEW like tonight. Things are unpredictable and fresh. Lest we forget how often titles change hands back in the Attitude Era. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Every MJF match is the same stale Ric Flair cosplay. Yo, that is insane, OZ. Make sure says MJF and Ospreay happened All In already. So, in sense, Ospreay and Omega, the more marketable match since MJF and Ospreay was more recent. I respectfully, Vayshawn. We'll see, bro. I could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong. D-Hoop said, bro hates MJF. I see it. I see your point. Yeah, he hates MJF. Dante says, Kenny Omega is going to turn heel at All In. Bobby crashing out, y'all. Nah, I'm not. Yo, Shadow. I will be, when I don't even be meaning to crash out when I do, bro. It just happened to be a thing. But it's a thing that I really feel in my gut, bro. If I acted like I'm crashing out, y'all will be like, yo, this dude fraud, because it would look fake. I'm not mad at Kenny Omega winning. I'm not mad at him being All In. And if I was, I mentally prepared for it weeks and weeks and weeks ago when y'all was telling me this is going to be the main event. I was wrong. I was just wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, I thought the main event was going to be the main event, but y'all drilled it in my head. This was the direction. So now this is the direction. Of course, I'm not all excited. I'm not, you know what I mean? But I could appreciate the story. I could appreciate where we're going. It's going to be a fire match. Will Ospreay gonna win? And that's it, bro. I can't even get mad whatever happens with MJF because, yeah, man, I got to take it fact that he could be really injured, bro. Yeah, he did it, man. This is probably the only time for him to do it too. So I ain't tripping, man. I ain't tripping, bro. Kenny proved a lot of people wrong in their facts. It's not crashing out until Bobby breaks the Slim Jim table, his phone, possibly the computer, and then we see the stream. And hold on, we got bro speaking. Hold on.
Guys, oh my gosh.
All right, Kenny, we gotta speed this up, Kenny. Respectfully, y'all, I'm not being Let's go, Kenny.
That if anyone could be a professional wrestler, if anybody can be a champion so easily, then heck, probably everyone would do it. But the truth is, none of this came easy. I could never have done it without the support of the people who are my friends, my family, who could have at any point kicked me out of my house and forced me to follow a different dream. But I always had the support, not just of my friends, not just of my family, but my inherited family, and that means each and every one of you. Now, I can't lie. Holding this belt just doesn't quite seem proper. But holding what it represents, that being AEW World Championship, that Now that means the world. So from now until someone is good enough, someone's willing to sacrifice enough, someone's willing to push hard enough, this right here is gonna stay around my waist. I can promise you that. I may be more near the end than I am the beginning of this journey, but what counts is that you finish hard and you finish the race. No matter how hard everything is, you finish the race. That being said, MJF, I will give you credit. You never had to take this match. You never had to defend the belt as much as you did. You never had to show up every single week, but you did. And as far as I'm concerned, that sets a good example. MJF, not only will I be the best champion I can be, but I'll be a champion that even you are jealous of. So, until next time, which probably is gonna be next week, I must bid you adieu. So goodbye, everyone, mwah, and good night.
This is sped up. Yeah, because I didn't want to, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm guessing he was out of breath, so he's trying to catch his breath. Yeah, man. So I sped it up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm a little tight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't even know what to say, man. Fam, MJF will challenge Ospreay at Redemption for Ospreay all-in title shot. Mox and Omega will be the match at Mox and Omega. Hold on, where would you get that from? MJF will challenge Ospreay at Redemption for Ospreay talent shot. Mox and Omega will be the match at Redemption. We'll see, man. Somebody said Bobby want to beat up Kenny. No, I like Kenny, man. Yeah. Yo, this is a weird situation where yeah, I don't know. I rarely feel like this. Yeah, man, where it's like such a situation happens and I can't really get too mad. Yeah, man. And it don't have nothing to do about AEW. And the sickos know I have no problem with getting mad at something and yeah, man, something I don't like. It's just, yeah, man. You know what happens? It's like getting beat up, but you gotta respect it. That's all this is, bro. Yeah, man. This is like it's like I took a fade, I got beat up, but I gotta respect it. You know what I mean? I wanted something to happen. It didn't happen. But the way how it didn't happen, it's like I can't do nothing but respect it, man. Let's go through Dynamite a little bit, man. Hold on. Bobby hates Kenny Omega. I was gonna have a good sleep, good night. Only if Shop AEW sells Willow pillows, then I could truly call it a good night. Yo, Derek be coming with the bars, bro. The day ones love Kenny Omega. We miss Clean and the belt collector and the belt machine. Yeah. I mean, and that's all. That's what it definitely is. Yeah, man. Like if I was here since day one, I'm pretty sure that I'll be as ecstatic as y'all, man. I definitely will be ecstatic as y'all, dog. Yeah, man. Let's go through Dynamite, man. We got the return, man. Or should I say return? We got the Psycho Killer in the building. Man. Him and Chris Jericho, they started this joint off crazy, bro. Yo, like I told y'all too, man. I knew Tommaso was gonna go over in this match. I thought he was gonna drill a hole in Chris Jericho's head. This run Chris Jericho's on is incredible, man. He putting over Ricochet, putting over Tommaso, dog. When we say the Psycho Killer, this is what we wanted to see, bro. And we want to see more of this from Tommaso, dog. Incredible run since he left the Fed and got over to AEW, bro. This is fire, man. This character is mental facts, bro. Yeah, man. Dog, he did the best thing he could do, and that was leaving the Fed, bro. Now, I'm going to warn anybody in the Fed. Don't think you're going to come to AEW and get the Tommaso treatment, Sheamus, even though Sheamus is fire. I'm just using him as an example. The New Day is, we already know they're going to AEW. They're going to the tag team division. It's going to be fire. But AEW is not a place where WWE stars, it doesn't work out, then you turn around and go to AEW for a second option. Nah, bro. It's not the place. But it could possibly happen if you're, you know what I mean, if the stars align. The stars are just aligning for Tommaso. And, you know what I mean, he beats Chris Jericho. If I'm booking this match, if I'm producing this feud, I'm having Tommaso bring out the Psycho Killer every week on Chris Jericho. Then you have Jericho go over on him and redemption, man. And I wonder what Jericho gonna do for All In too, man. We talking about Jericho, one of the dudes that put AEW on the map, dog. So he put over Ricochet, he put over Tommaso, and I could see Jericho going against a Kevin Knight. Somebody I could see, maybe Jericho and Kevin Knight, just somebody else that, you know what I mean, put some of the younger talents over. I love everything Jericho doing right now, man. Sheamus will be awesome there. Yeah, Sheamus will be fire. That's why I said Sheamus, but I'm not saying like I would love to see Sheamus and Claudio be a tag team again, man. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna need Bobby Lashley to win the AEW title. Yo, what's up with the Hurt Syndicate? I feel like we haven't seen them at all, bro. It's like they might as well send bros to Ring of Honor, you know what I mean, to get some work in. And that's not disrespect. That's a straight like I'm liking I might go to the Ring of Honor show in Philly. You know what I mean? I'm liking everything Ring of Honor doing, dog. I've been tapping into Ring of Honor low key, dog. So yeah, man. Shout out to Tommaso Ciampa, man. Sheamus becoming a Death Rider will be fire, dog. Sheamus becoming a Death Rider will be fire. I think the Death Rider might have too many people on there. Yo, come on, bro. Come on, man. See, Triple GPT just said Tommaso definitely moving tickets. You know, Triple GPT, he been bro been kind of trolling because AEW, they doing deals on tickets and stuff like that. I mean, yo, chat. Hold on. Is it, hold on, chat. Is this real? Is this Kenny Omega logo, chat? I'm just asking, bro. Is this Kenny? Yo, chat, real quick. My bad for jumping subjects. Is this? This is on Shop AEW shop.com. Hold on. This Kenny Omega logo? I didn't know this was his logo. That's Kenny's cat. He's a cat lover. Kenny the Cat Omega. Felicia said, "Oh, that's adorable." now, y'all know. I'm trying to. I didn't know that his cat was his logo. no, yo, Deck. I'm just keeping it a bean, Deck. I didn't know. I've been watching it. I didn't know this was his logo. I'm trying to get ready for All In, bro. I'm trying to become a Kenny fan. Cat Omega, who would want to wear that? Nah, shout out to Kenny Omega. Shout out to bro. Yeah, man. All right. I'm gonna go back to Dynamite. That is this isn't his logo. Oh, this is on. Yeah, that's his little kitty cat. No, he's never had a cat as his logo. Oh, I didn't know. I'm just asking. I'm not trying to. You know when I'm in joke mode, I'm gonna go full. I didn't know that was his logo. I mean, it looks fire. It's a cat coming out the Omega. Yeah, man. I think this is fire, man. Bobby hates Kenny. Nah, I like Kenny. He said, "Oh hell no, you wearing that to school?" Nah, I think this is fire. I mean, I can't say I think it's fire. I'll be lying, but I think this is man. I just didn't know. I just didn't know this was this. I didn't know, bro. I just didn't know, bro. Just crying out, man. Yeah, that is funny, bro. Yo, nah, I mean, I'm just asking questions, Jay. All right, man. Shout out to Kenny. If you it's on AEW shop not right now, the Feline Lightning T-shirt. Yeah, man. We're going into All In with a bang, man. I don't know if someone mentioned it, but what if Kenny retires? But what if Ospreay retires Omega? Yo, Big Talone, that will be fire. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That will be fire. Y'all hear what Big Talone said? I don't know if someone mentioned it, but what if Ospreay retires Omega at All In? That's probably what's gonna happen. That's probably what's gonna happen. Yo, Big Talone, you changed my perspective a little bit on this. That's probably what's gonna happen, y'all. Probably gonna cry in the car singing, "Oh baby, you got what I need." Kenny passes the torch to Ospreay before he goes. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. And now I'm not even trolling the shirt or whatever. The shirt's the shirt. I just didn't know. Like, yeah, man, I didn't know. But if you want that at shop.com, yeah, man. I love seeing you squirm to not be. No, if you listen, dog, I always say I like Kenny, bro. I was there for Kenny and Okada. This my man, bro. Man. It's just this my man, bro. Yeah, man. This my man, dog. Yo, this nigga crazy. Still need Xavier Woods versus Kenny before he retire. Yo, that might be the move, bro. He might be retiring. Uh, he might be retiring. Yo, you're funny. He might be retiring at All In. Pass the torch to Ospreay. I can't get mad at that, man. You got the Brawling Birds beating up a bunch of dudes in a bar. What are we doing with the Brawling Birds? I feel like I haven't seen them in nothing but squash matches. So I don't even who has the women's tag team titles? Oh yeah. Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. Yeah. So maybe we get Brawling Birds, Megan Bayne, Lena Cross. I'm thinking Kenny's shirt is the right and good price. Yeah, it's 30. Yeah. Felicia, I know you probably gonna grab that. Yeah, man. Yo, this was disgusting, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. This the promo that got me feeling how I'm feeling now. He spit directly at Ospreay's face. I'm thinking like, oh snap. It's like I'm thinking like, oh, there's no way. It's guaranteed now. Nuclear heat, giving Ospreay every and any reason to beat MJF. But it made sense at the end because he cost him the title. He had the Dynamite Dynasty ring. It came this close from being MJF and Ospreay. Ospreay took the ring from him. And damn, man, this was incredible promo, dog. Incredible promo, man. Thoughts on NXT Cheapskate running on the same night All In? NXT Cheapskate? I'm trying to think of what name that NXT program. Oh, Heat Sake. Oh, all right. Heat Wave. Heat Wave. I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, it's not even gonna come close. All In. It don't even matter what All In do, bro. They Tony Khan could make the card at random, have with no storylines. It's not even gonna come close. Yeah, man, to what All In gonna do. Mustafa said this Friday AEW wrestling after the Minnesota Twins game. I'm trying to get my date to go with me, but she ain't budging. It's our first date. This Friday, AEW wrestling after the Minnesota Twins game. AEW wrestling Friday? You mean Saturday? I'm trying to get my date to go with me, but she ain't budget. It's our first date. Yeah, you gotta, yeah, man. Yeah, that first date thing, yeah, man. I don't know, Mustafa. You might gotta sweeten the pot a little bit. I don't know. You wanted to take her to the match or what? NXP microwave. Yo, Friday, Bob. Oh, it's what? What? Will Collision come on Friday? I'm trying to see what comes on Friday. Yo, what comes on Friday? Do not take your first date to AEW. Yeah, that first date. Yeah, I don't know, man. David says AEW is our World Cup. Yeah, that's a fact. First date to wrestling. Random at facts. Tony Khan just won up WWE. Omega's win. CM Punk win. Yeah. Yeah. The match wasn't even close, bro. The match wasn't even close as far as CM Punk, Sammy, and Omega and MJF. Don't take your first date to a wrestler show, no matter the company, unless she likes wrestling. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one. That's definitely a hard one. What is Collision? What day is Collision this week? Hold on. What day is Collision this week? I would say Saturday. So what the hell is Friday? All right, man. Let's move on. We got the Don Callis family. The international champion Kyle Fletcher. Now I really thought Takeshita was gonna, what's her name, have the title for a while. I'm hearing he's supposed to be in the G1, so maybe he had to drop it or whatever. Incredible match, man. Dog, that spot, did y'all see the brain buster on the turnbuckle from Takeshita? I mean, from Kyle. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Hold on, let me see if I can find that joint, man. Yo, this was nasty, chat. Hold on, chat. This was nasty. This was nasty.
Intention of finding out. Both men jockeying for position. Oh, brain! Looking out. Both men jockeying for position.
Dog, I don't know how in the hell are they doing this and not snapping their neck. I know you got to tuck your chin in or whatever, but look at that. He spiked him on the turnbuckle, bro. How does Takeshita get up and walk out I don't see how you get in the gorilla without being on a stretcher, bro. Shout out to Kyle Fletcher. Shout out to Takeshita, man. You know, I hate these neck spots, but I ain't gonna lie, dog. Like, it got to be some way that they're doing this to where it's like, but because spots like this and the one, I think what's the name took a spot like that? Kenny Omega. It's just like, God, bro. It's just it's incredible how these dudes take these spots, bro. And they put their bodies, their lives on the line, man. Like I said, I don't know the tricks of the trade, bro. I don't know how much you got to tuck your chin in where this even is a thing, bro. But Kyle Fletcher, dog, hitting with the brain buster on a turnbuckle. This was nasty, bro. This was nasty, but he winds up winning the match.
Brain Buster! Career ender. 1, 2, 3.
Incredible match, man. Incredible match from Kyle Fletcher. I'll give you $100 to wear that that Kenny shirt outside. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm good, Chip. I ain't gonna lie. I can't. To wear that Kenny shirt outside is crazy, dog. I can't do it, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Upper Kenny, my man, though, bro. But Mustafa said freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy came on the screen and announced it. I might have to sit this one out. The AEW show isn't extra to watch. You pay one price. The AEW show. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. Shadow, remember, y'all, if she ain't in the wrestler or doesn't at least tolerate it with you, she ain't the one. Shadow, that's a fact, Shadow. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm messing with a chick, if she don't like wrestling, that's perfectly fine. But you gotta at least tolerate it. You know what I mean? To say you hate wrestling, I don't even see it like, you know what I mean? Bobby, look up AEW Brawl in the Ballpark. Oh, that's Friday? Hold on, AEW Brawl in the Ballpark. Oh, snap. Yo, bro, whoever sent that super chat, I think this is a fire joint to take her to. I'm thinking a regular wrestling event. This not no regular wrestling event. I don't know, bro. Yo, bro, who said that? Who suggested that? Mustafa. This Friday, AEW wrestling after the Minnesota game. I'm trying to go. Oh, all right. Yo, Mustafa. Nah, that's a good. She bugging, bro. That's a good idea. Y'all see the game. Then after the game, it's not like he took her to a wrestling event. We went to a baseball event, and after the game, they're fighting. Now, you mean to tell me Shorty gonna get mad because after the game they started wrestling and you're in the wrestling and she doesn't care? And you paid for it? And you went to the I don't know, Mustafa. For her to even pull that off, man, it's going to be a few other factors that got to play in, man. It got to be a few other factors that got to play in. Yeah, man. Yo, that's fire. Hopefully this is on TV or something. Yeah, I gotta remember to watch this. I'm gonna watch this, bro. That's kind of fire. Let me see what else. The Beach Break set was fire. Reminded me of last night WCW Nitro, but way better. Yeah, get rid of the chick, my guy. Yeah, Mustafa, I don't know. Yo, Mustafa, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, if it's Cheech PT says Shorty gonna be like, where's Roman Reigns? Yo. Yeah, Mustafa, I don't know, man. If it's a power struggle, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on, we gonna get the wrestling, but I'm gonna give you some. Now I'm gonna tell you this, Mustafa. Honestly, I'm gonna give you a disclaimer. If you listen to me, you might be single. So I don't know what type of guy you are, because you got some type of guys that need affection and stuff like that. Then you got other guys that's just loners and I'm a lone. Anybody that know me in my life, I'm a loner. I'm a studio lab rat. I stay in the studio. I really don't have too much of a life outside of wrestling, being in the studio and doing what I want to do. And you know what I mean, I got daughters and stuff like that. I spend my family time. If I'm in a relationship, I try to do certain things. I'm not giving the best advice, because I always get into arguments on how I'm not affectionate enough and stuff like that. Whatever, bro. But I don't know. I feel like if I'm paying for the date, I made the initiative. Yo, man, I came up with the idea for the date. We're going to a baseball game. And just your first date, now you already saying I ain't doing that? I don't know. For me, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, appreciation goes a shorty. It's a recession out here. You gonna spend at least $100, bro. $200, something like that. You could Google it. The average date right now is over $200, bro. Like, yeah, man, you gotta, yo. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy on the advice, because you have around to be single, bro. You have around to be hitting up CVS for some petroleum jelly or some coconut butter most of your nights listening to me, brother. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So maybe happy wife, happy life for a lot of these guys. I don't know, bro. But if I'm footing the bill for the date, the least you can do is just enjoy the ride. I'm not saying let's go zip lining. I'm not taking you to Wendy's. I'm not taking you to McDonald's. I'm not taking you to IHOP. It's a baseball game. They're wrestling after. And you know what I mean? Whatever, bro. My girl loves wrestling. Yeah. Hold on, man. I have no friends. I hang out with my brother-in-law and sister, nephews and dad. Yeah, facts. You know how it is. Let me see what else happened on here, man. Uh, Mustafa, you got like 24, 48 hours to figure it out. Hold on, chat. Hold on. You can't take her to see Darby Allin. Come on. But hold on. Actually, chat, I just I wanna make something clear. Hold on. Yo, can y'all do me a favor, chat? Uh I'm gonna need everyone. Make sure y'all clip this. I'm gonna give y'all some. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, Kenny Omega, yeah, man, yeah! Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and All In. This is gonna be fire, man. This is gonna be fire. Oh man, shout out to Kenny Omega, man. Shout out to Kenny Omega. Swerve happy Kenny Omega won. I'm happy Kenny Omega won. We doing this for AEW. We doing this for All In. Give it up for Kenny, man. He finally did it, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what we doing, man. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. That's what we all wanted. That's what we all needed. I needed this, baby. Yeah. Woo! Kenny Omega. Woo! Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Let's have a toast. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, man. Woo! All right, man. So we're gonna talk about Beach Break, and we're gonna get into this. And, yo, I'm looking forward to All In more than anything, chat. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. All In. The tickets are gonna fly off the roof, bro. I'm telling you, dog. all in London, dog. This, I can't think of a bigger match than this, bro. MJF, come on, bro. Mark Briscoe or something like that, man. This is just the biggest match of all time, bro. Seriously, dog. So we're gonna keep reviewing Dynamite, and shout out to Swerve. You hear me? I agree, Swerve. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do more than agree. I'm gonna like this, then I'm gonna retweet it. Shout out, man. Shout out, bro. You hear me? I don't want no smoke, bro. Yeah, man. We gonna keep it a beat over here, man. Hold on. We gonna keep it a beat, man. We gonna keep it a beat, man. We gonna keep it a beat over here, chat. Let me see something, man. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Let me almost sit there. Let me keep. Yeah, man. We gotta make sure we put the correct narrative out there, man. I don't want no, yeah, man, false narrative going out that I'm not happy for Kenny Omega or nothing like that. I'm ecstatic, man. I can't wait, bro. I'm getting seats in the all-you-can-eat section, and we're going on a walk. She hasn't turned it down. 2 for 1. Let's go. Any other time I can't. So I'm getting seats in the all-you-can-eat section, and we're going on a walk. She hasn't turned it down. Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Mustafa. You can't beat that. You can't beat that, bro. Facts, man. Swerve saw the beginning already. Nah, man. We will, nah, man. Swerve. Hey, if you see the beginning, Swerve, I was playing, man. My real emotion was right there, bro. I can't wait, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. That's a fire date. Yeah, that is a fire date, yeah. It's just wrestling, Bobby. We don't always get what we want. That's what make it fun. Yeah. Yo, you know that's the kid in me that gotta get over that. I gotta get over that, bro. Hold on. Yo, chat. Are we gonna see Mick Foley and Kyle Fletcher? Are we gonna see Mick Foley and Kyle Fletcher? Are we going to see Mick Foley and MJ? Are we going to see Mick Foley in a WWE? Oh, I'm sorry. In an AEW ring. Chat. This just going to get weird, man. Because hold on. Yo, chat. Yo, hit the polls, man. I don't know how y'all feel about this. I don't know how y'all feel about this, chat. Holy ish, LMAO, Bobby going through Groundhog. Going through Groundhog's Day. Yo, chat. Yo, y'all know, man, I love Mick Foley, bro. He's 61 years old. Dog, Foley. I know he's itching to get in that ring, bro. I know he's itching, bro. He's been itching for a long time. He was actually supposed to have a last match, but I think he had a concussion or he didn't get medically cleared. His family, like damn near nobody wants to see Foley in the ring. This is a situation where you might have to save this guy from himself, bro. Foley, if you get in a ring, I think it needs to be a WWE ring so they could do the softball moves on you, bro. You know what I mean? AEW, Foley's a dog, bro. He's gonna wanna give it his all and compete to the level of these stars. And it's just not needed, bro. As much as I would love to see Foley, I'm sorry, dog. I know a lot of y'all. I'm not gonna say a lot of y'all. I know some of y'all probably want to see Foley one more time, and I get it, bro. He doesn't need to be wrestling in anybody's wrestling ring. I don't care what company you talk about. I don't care what world you're in, bro. He tried to get in the ring. He woke up with a concussion. He has some type of concussion thing going on, bro. He called it off. His family doesn't want him to do it. We're talking about a dude that spent most of his life getting his ear ripped off, teeth knocked out, getting beat up. He done more than enough for the wrestling business. It's cool to tease a few spots. You got kicked in the nuts by MJF, cool. You get slapped up by Kyle Fletcher and all of that, cool. Foley, you don't need to do it, bro. I'm afraid that they're teasing for a match, and I hope somebody just somebody needs to save Foley. You know he's chopping at the bit, bro. But I put it in the poll, man. Sabu, bro. Sabu. Yo, Shanti, facts. She said no self-respecting doctor would clear this man. Now, yo, I'm honestly surprised, bro. I'm surprised, and I got a shot. You know, I got to give it up for the chat. Because, you know, we going to argue about some stuff. Y'all can get mad because I'm not overexcited about Kenny, or I didn't like Darby Allin squash match. I could get mad at y'all for always having an excuse for AEW stuff. But, yo, I appreciate as much comments as I'm seeing of seeing Foley saying, we don't need it, Foley. Because we all like professional wrestler. We all love Mick Foley. We know, and especially Mick Foley. Not Sting, anybody else is different. But when you start naming the Sabus, the Terry Funks, and Mick Foleys, we need our legends here as long as possible, bro. I appreciate everybody in the chat that actually is being real. Jordan, Sir Smoke a Lot, Shotzi, Felicia, Mike, you know what I mean? Michelle, dog. Like I can't even name everybody. I'm seeing the overwhelming messages, bro, of saying Mick Foley does not need to do it, bro. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that he is. I'm not saying that he isn't. I don't know the direction they're going. They could just be teasing it. But we know Mick Foley wants to. And somebody needs to be in the back saying, no, bro, you ain't doing it. If you're doing that, you know what I mean? I don't even like the Fed, bro. I don't even think the Fed will let it happen. If you're gonna do that, bro, you gotta take that shit to the Indies. We can't handcuff you to the bed, Foley, and make you know what I mean, do the right what's best for you. But what we can control is you doing that slop, dog, on anybody's programming is just, nah, bro. Sit your ass down and do what you did here, bro. Cut good promos. Foley, you should not be in a ring. You got to be backstage talking to the Darby Allins, talking to the Kyle Fletchers, talking to the Takeshtas. You got to be talking to the Kevin Knights, the Speedball Mike Baileys, the Megan Baines, you know what I mean? The Maya Worlds, all the people that's coming up. What's Sting's son name, bro? Steve Borton. You got to be talking to these guys that's coming up. Leo Rush. I could keep naming them, bro. They have a plethora of talent. And you have a limited amount of advice, bro, you could give. That's the one thing about getting old, chat. We could be old, we could be out of style, we could be this and that. But we got a little bit of wisdom. I see young dudes all the time, dog. get booked for 100 years or get themselves killed, shot up, paralyzed forever off of the lack of wisdom of just being young. You don't know. You don't know. You can't play with everybody the same way. You know what I mean? You play with other people. You don't know. You don't need to be riding with friends with stuff in a car that could get y'all whatever, however many. You don't know, bro. You don't know until you know. His wisdom is unlimited backstage in AEW, bro. That's where your value is it should be headed, dog. I don't care if it's a tag match. I don't care if it's a Royal Rumble. Stay your ass out the ring, bro. Besides that incredible segment from Don Callis and Mick Foley. He said, bro, he pointed to his shoes and said, man, one of these dogs are going to be very acclimated with your inner. However, he said it in some type of smart way. You know, Foley's smart. So, you know, man, incredible promo, bro. And this is what Foley need to be doing, man. I'm happy he didn't take no bumps or nothing like that. And I don't even, yeah. I don't think AEW would do it, but I don't know. The way Kyle Fletcher was looking at Foley, bro, he was looking at Foley like, man, I'm about to do it, bro. Cage and Cope still got it. Yeah, Dames. Yeah, see, they're different. They're active. You know what I mean? They're literally AEW World Tag Team Champions. We done seen Cope jump off a freaking cage, break his whole leg. We just seen Christian Cage go through a lot of stuff, dog. And not Adam Copeland broke his leg and came back and had banger matches. You know what I mean? This is a 61-year-old, but the wear and tear on his body, dog, the dude, he's probably feels like he's 161 years old. Yeah, man. If this was 20 years ago, maybe. AEW needs Foley mind. Only he's full of top creative ideas. Yeah. And Foley, he'll bust it up with you. He's gonna chop it up with you. You know what I mean? Foley will sit there and really bust it up and, you know what I mean, give you all the game he could give you, dog. And it's gonna come from a genuine place, man. Seeing Foley in AEW it's a game changer, bro. It's a game changer. But his value is behind that curtain, dog. Of course, come out when you want to come out, bro. But yo, I swore up and down, bro. Kyle Fletcher was gonna do this boy dirty in this segment, man. The dogs are coping in cages right now. Yo, that was hard, Sir Smoke a Lot. Ew, the dogs are coping in cages right now. Ew. That was hard, dog. Adam shouldn't have did that jump. Yeah, that jump was nasty. Foley took too many bumps early on and late in his career, so he has done his part, and we're thankful for it. Yeah, and that's all it is. I'm pretty sure they're telling him. Not even I'm pretty. I could almost. Well, I don't know for a fact because I'm. Yeah, man. But I guess I can say I'm pretty sure, bro. There's a lot of people backstage that's telling Foley, sit your ass down. Y'all remember this, y'all? This was 2 years ago.
Hey everyone, it's Mick Foley with an update on that final match that I was thinking about having for my 60th birthday. As some of you know, I had to miss a couple weekends of appearances because of dizziness and lightheadedness after consulting a couple of doctors and also using my own experience with concussions. The symptoms, they seem to point to a concussion that I did not even know I received. I hadn't done too much in the ring, but I had done a little bit. I had noticed that I was lightheaded after one of the workouts, but I thought it would go away. So it just seems like the wisest move, and one that's strongly supported by my family, is to call off that final match. If I can get concussed from something I'm not even aware of, then some of the things that I was thinking of doing and hoping of doing in a big match would not be smart. So, with my family's urging and after careful thought, I've decided there will be no final.
Dog, listen, this dude is psychotic. Like, what was you thinking of doing, Foley?
Family is to call off that final match. If I can get concussed, that I was lightheaded after one of the workouts, but I thought it would go away. So it just seems like the wisest move, and one that's strongly supported by my family, is to call off that final match. If I can get concussed from something I'm not even aware of, then some of the things that I was thinking of doing and hoping of doing in a big match would not be smart.
He's not, oh, Chad, he's not aware of some concussions. That's not even funny, bro. It's actually scary. He's not aware of some concussions? Bro. Yeah, dog. Sit your ass down, bro. Sit down. I forgot he even said all of that, bro. He said, with my symptoms of dizziness and lightheadedness and concussions with 2 different doctors pointing to a concussion. He wanted to do his last match on his 60th birthday. This dude is crazy, bro. This dude is crazy, man. Yeah, man. Uh, we could love a lot of stuff, man, but this is professional wrestling. It's not gonna love you back, bro. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there to give you riches and fame beyond belief, but it'll also be there to watch you get dropped 6 feet deep. Once you know what I mean. It's just like it's just there, dog. It's nothing that's gonna love you back. Family gonna love you back. Believe it or not, your fans will love you back, bro. Yeah, dog. God, man. Shout out to Foley though, man. Yeah, he did enough. The Rock hit him over the head 12,000 times in 1999. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the Rock did Foley dirty, bro. But it wasn't even the Rock. I mean, Foley wanted that. Foley's just crazy, bro. I remember when he got thrown off the cell. As a kid, I couldn't even comprehend it. It was like, he was, dog, they killed, yo, I'll never forget my family. My brother was calling me, telling me, yo, bro, they killed Mick Foley, bro. He called me, because I didn't have money to get the pay-per-view at the time. But I remember going to school the next day. I think I was saying, yo, man, Mick Foley died, bro. Because Jim Ross said they killed him. But, yo, niggas calling me like, yo, bro, they killed Mick Foley. I'm like, yo, what? I'm going to school the next day like, yo, bro, Mick Foley died. Dog. I'm 10, bro. I never forget that, dog. Oh, yeah, and just to let y'all know, that's my favorite match of all time. I don't care how many banger matches, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. I don't care about no storylines. There's never going to be a match that just captivate. You know what I mean? That just, I don't know, bro. That's just always been my favorite match of all time, man. Remember falling from the hell of sun not once, twice? Yeah. Yeah, Foley being general manager at AEW would be fire, bro. He said something about that, though, on Ariel Hawani. I can't remember. But shout out to Foley, man. We got Mr. Andrade. Andrade, man. I guess he's fighting Jake Doyle. And if he beats Jake Doyle, he'll get a shot at the national championship. Uh, uh, yeah, okay. Let me let that poll joint go. Yo, that how you know is so over, dog. They have to have a shirt for that, right? Let me see. AEW shop Andrade. How you know? Fire. Fire. Yeah, shout out Andrade. How you know, man? So yeah, he'll be fighting for the national championship. Now, this is what really happened backstage. Bro blew up Darby Allin's skateboard in the Darby Allin's family face. They asked him, did he do it? Man, how you know? God, Andrade. I'm so, even though I'm mad with the Don Callis situation, bro. Oh my God, bro. It's just a fairy tale story. It's like Andrade, he will be AEW champion one day. It's right there on a silver platter, bro. Like, how many times we see somebody have multiple things go over, bro? The how you know, the taking picture with the fans, wrestling with the pants on and taking them off. He had an okay run his first run with AEW, but a lot was left to be desired. He went to the Fed, did completely, absolutely nothing, left the Fed, came back to AEW, got screwed over in a stupid contract situation. So his debut got hindered. Came back, he lost to Kenny Omega, MJF. He lost to one of them, bro. That is just, yo, sometimes when it's your time, it's your time. And it's Andrade. It's not his time right now because we're in the middle of a lot of storylines, but best believe as they're booking the next 4, 5, 6 months, they are putting together something real, real good for Andrade, bro. That's the only way. If it's he could get the national, he could get the international, he could get the continental, he could get whatever, bro. TNT, that AEW championship calling for Andrade, dog. Has AEW even have a hold on, AEW. Has they ever had a champion that was like Hispanic? Kenny Omega. They already changed the joint, man. Yeah. So just like Swerve being the first black champion, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Andrade will be the first AEW champion that's Hispanic, bro. Incredible. The story right there, dog. And you do it in Mexico, one of the Mexico events, man. The story right there, bro. Sammy Guevara. Oh, he's Hispanic? Sammy Guevara was never champion. Yeah. I know you're talking about Sami Zayn. Yeah, never had a Mexican champion, yeah. I want Andrade to beat Moxley for his belt. Yeah. I don't know. He can. I ain't gonna be mad at that. Whoever beat Moxley, God, bro. That's gonna be a hard act to follow carrying that Continental Championship. Don said that's all Andrade talked about. We was getting a belt and being champion. Yo, that's crazy, Felicia. You right. He was kind of dropping them Easter eggs the whole time. He did say that. And there never was a Mexican. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, I will push Andrade to the moon, to the championship. And as I'm pushing Andrade, yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie, dog. You know I've been saying this. If I'm Tony Khan, I'm pushing Andrade the next 4, 6, 8, 9, it don't even matter, months. His trajectory isn't going nowhere no time soon. If anything, he'll keep adding layers to his character that's going to make it fire. You push him to the championship title reign. As you're pushing him directly there, bro, Bandito needs to be coming off a Ring of Honor and filling up the spot. Whatever Andrade's at now, he needs to be following him immediately after, dog. Because Andrade and Bandito is just as good. I like Bandito a little bit better. Just a little bit, bro. But he's just as good as Andrade at the very least, bro. At the very least. That'd be the fire. Every other week, somebody saying, I'm going to beat you and take the belt. And he burst out, well, how you know? Oh, my God. That how you know. That could go global. That could go global, chat. Shout out Andrade. And I'm gonna say this too. I'm not gonna go too much on the tangent because y'all know I could just start go down a rabbit hole. But this is why I love professional wrestling. I just explained Andrade's career. It don't matter in life. It don't matter how many times you get screwed over, bro. When the stars align, they're going to align. It's not a man, a woman. It's not nothing that nobody could do about nothing that's divine, bro. If it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. That's why whatever you doing in life, whatever you believe in, all you got to do is stick to it, bro. All you got to do is stay true. All you got to do is, even if you putting in 1%, 0.5%, even if you doing nothing, but you taking a break, you still got your ideas or whatever you want to do in the back of your head, bro. You just don't let go because you never know, bro. When it's just gonna start coming together. And we're literally watching everything come together for Andrade. And yo, you know another guy that remind me of Andrade? Dan Helsen, believe it or not. It's just like it was a time I'm pretty sure he was hurt. He was off for AEW. He probably thought his career was over. Turned around and went to the Fed and got invited to one of the biggest Knicks games ever. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of what they doing in the Fed, but this is bigger than wrestling, bro. This is all about when it's time, dog. And shout out to Dan Helsen, shout out to Andrade, dog. I love seeing like this. It's just so motivational, bro. It's motivational to see, man. Do I gotta pull up? Snapped his leg in half. Yeah. Oh, damn, for real? Damn, I didn't know that. Yo, what's up, lady? My dude, Dan Helsen. Oh yeah. We got JD Drake. And I forgot what they call these dudes. The horse something, like the workhorse. I don't even know what they call these dudes, to be honest, bro. But JD Drake and this other guy, Will Ospreay and John Moxley, incredible tag team. Incredible tag team, dog. Yeah, man. I wonder where this story gonna go. John Moxley, like this dude is just different, chat. John Moxley's just different, bro. This run he's on is just like this. Look like the Intercontinental title, dog. I hate to keep bringing up the Fed, but I can't help it, dog. I'm sorry, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, dog. That's giving me this vibes, dog. That how John Moxley carrying it. How John Moxley carried it is giving me that old school vibe, man. That vibe, oh my god, dog. I used to love this belt, man. And it's just like that's the respect, man, that used to be on the Intercontinental Championship, dog. It take a wrestler like John Moxley to go down and just build this belt up, dog. Then he got Marina Shafir holding it. It's just, this is different, bro. This is definitely different. Even though the title wasn't on the line, just every time you see John Moxley, dog, he's giving you your money's worth, man. The Fed need him back. Yo, Miles of Mook. I know why you saying that, but if I'm Moxley, I would never go back to the Fed ever. And not even if I'm Moxley, I doubt he ever go back to the Fed. He got invested interest in AEW. He's at every single show, bro. Do you know you got to be a wrestling freak to be at every single show? Like Tony Khan is something. I mean, it's his business, so I get that. John Moxley doesn't have to be on every single show. Bro has a whole family. He has a wife. He has a kid. He loved the game, bro. It's for the love of the game, dog. And that's why I love John Moxley so much, man. Yeah, man. People always say, "Yo, damn, Bobby, man, you showed up." Like you. It's always gonna be able to tell who love this shit. You know what I mean? When you just doing it for the love of the game, where it's not even about money, dog. And I could appreciate the grind he's putting in, dog. You go to the Fed, you gonna have to, yeah, man. You gonna have to pay that boy a ridiculous amount of money, and even then, it probably still won't be. It's essentially like selling your soul, dog. I don't know, man. I just don't see the use of going to the Fed for somebody like John Moxley, dog. Mox coming now, freaky Mox. Mox ain't never going back to the Fed. Yeah, lady. MJ, the work. He's just a workhorse, dog. He's a workhorse, man. See, some of us, I'm kind of like when I'm not working, I find myself like I don't want to say depressed, but I just find myself like I start getting in my head like, what am I doing, bro? But sometimes I gotta take off for work. You know what I mean? Like what I've been doing recently. Like if I'm taking I'm like really a gaming freak, bro. So I started playing Nintendo 64. I started playing Mario 64 again. You know what I mean? Because I never beat it as a kid. So now I'm trying to beat that joint on the Switch too. I be playing my daughter Switch too, being on that Mario 64 just because sometimes I'll be going so hard. I'm working. I'm either doing the YouTube stuff or I'm trying to run sessions as an audio engineer. I'm trying to do some music stuff. I'm always bouncing back and forth, dog. But sometimes you do need a break. But yeah, I mean, just being a workhorse, you just appreciate that grind, dog. Like, you know what I mean? You could tell he one of them dudes, man. And God, dog, whoever takes the title off this man, you got some big shoes to fill, bro. You got some big shoes to fill. I mixed Moxley Wild Thing song. I got gifted an Xbox 360. Crazy good games on that system. Facts. Mox was meant to be Dark Villain. Where he at, that's where he does his best work. Yo, Mustafa, you'd rather Mox. I think this is best work, but yo, Mustafa, do you think Mox Dark Villain work was better? I got Mario 64 on my 3DS. Replaying that was fun. Yo, lady, that Mario 64 is different. Especially now where you could like ask AI stuff. You could go on YouTube. Because before I would just keep losing and I would just be over it. But now I don't have to go through that no more. Just got on Burnout Paradise. That's a game? Um, yeah, so shout out Moxie, man. I like yeah, that's my man, bro. Oh, I love the BBWs. Willow Nightingale's back. Willow Nightingale came back on all bullshit, bro. Incredible, incredible, incredible outing from Willow Nightingale, dog. This one of the first women. Yo, Willow Nightingale was probably the first woman I've seen in AEW. Not even AEW. I'd never seen. I think it was it Willow versus Chris Statlander? I think it was. That might have been the first match I ever seen from AEW for the women where I'm like, oh my God, I never seen women go in like this. Yeah, man, Willow Nightingale always been one of my favorite AEW characters, man. God, bro. This woman is incredible, man. Now she's facing Tekla. And they put me in the bond, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I'm caught between a rock and a hard spot, like with this MJF and Kenny Omega situation. Willow Nightingale, my all-time favorite in AEW when it come with the women's. Tekla, my favorite right now. I'm gonna really enjoy this match they have at Redemption, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, dog. It don't matter which way. I don't know. I still don't think Tekla should be dropping the belt. If Tekla dropped the belt, it need to be all in. But if she drop it to Willow, yeah, man. I don't know. That's a hard one. I gotta hit the poll again, dog. I ain't gonna lie, chat. We gotta hit the pole one more time, man. We gotta hit the pole like a stripper, man. Pause, man. Hold on. Redemption. We gotta hit the pole like a stripper. Pause, man. Who wins that redemption? Willow or Tekla? This is such a hard one, man. Willow Mercedes fire match. Mercedes get her lick back. We talk about redemption. Willow coming back from the shoulder injury. She wins the AEW Women's Championship. I don't think she ever been champion. What the hell? I don't think Willow ever been champion. Let me see. Women's AEW champion history. Rio. Oh, that's why people like Rio. She was the first AEW. Yo, this belt was trash. Oh my god. Why that belt look like that? Thunder Rosa got the first this belt. Yeah, I'm happy they changed that. My god, this it looks like it's more leather than gold on the belt. Rio, Hikaru Shida, Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, Tony. Oh, Jamie Hayter was champion before? Tony, Hikaru Shida, Saraya, Hikaru Shida, Tony. God, bro. Look how Mariah May was booked, bro. She didn't she needed to let Tony Khan, you need to let him cook another 2 to 3 years, bro. Mariah May would have been the MJF of AEW and it wouldn't have been close, bro. I'm talking about men and women, bro. It would have been MJF than Mariah May. It wouldn't even been close. It wouldn't have been close. You gotta let bro cook. God, man. I wonder when we seeing Tony Storm again, bro. But yeah, Willow never won. Willow might win, bro. Willow might win at Redemption, y'all. Mariah is too much of a fed head. Yo, Deck, Mariah, not even too much. She's a straight fed head, bro. Like yeah, you're right. She's way too. It's like she dropped Tony Khan was giving her the world on a silver platter, bro. And she just left. It got to be Babyface versus Hill, so yeah, Willow need to win. Yo, Chris. Damn, yeah, Chris, you right. You right, Chris. Cause Tekla, I don't know if Tekla and Mercedes Moné even. I don't. With Mercedes Moné not being full babyface, not saying everything need to be babyface and Hill, I could understand, but I think it takes away from it a little bit, dog. Yeah, man. Mercedes probably didn't. I don't know. Who knows, bro? But yeah, Willow could win at Redemption. And once again, chat, I love Willow Nightingale too. I keep telling y'all. But if she wins at Redemption, yeah, man, it's yeah. I ain't mad at it, bro. I ain't mad at it, man. Let me see. What's up, chat? Joe Trev in the building. Remember, she was there during the Monet push. Yeah. She a damn Triple H mark. Rough Rider said, did you catch what Tony Schiavone said at the end? For now is yo, Rough Riders. Yo, it's crazy. I know you I could tell when somebody been watching it, dog. Yo, bro, I promise you. I promise you, dog. I thought the same thing you thought. he said something tricky like that. Until now, he said something tricky. And I was like, that's what made me think there's some way, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm just giving up on the idea, dog. I don't think MJF is I give up on that idea, bro. Yeah, I give up, man. Tony Storm and Mariah May is the best women's wrestler feud I've ever seen. Mr. Patrick, yeah, and for me, it's the best storyline I've ever seen. It's definitely the best storyline that I've ever seen, dog. Uh, yo, look at this. This is another angle of what happened tonight.
Just some best friends. Yeah!
Yeah. That's the Twitch collab, Bob. Yeah, I peeped it. I was gonna watch the collab, but it was too ahead of what was really going on. Plus, I like listening to the commentary. Yeah. Yeah, man. What can you say, bro? Let me see what else we got. It's so weird. Yeah, a part of me want to kind of go nuclear. It's just I just can't. It's just I'm just caught. I'm just caught between. I don't know, bro. The match was fire, bro. I already knew it was gonna happen, man. You had what's the name? Jack Perry. Jack Perry re-signs the contract with good old Tony Khan. Tony Khan cuts them the check. He re-signs with AEW. Great. Chat. Jack Perry's talking about getting a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Are you about hold on, let me end the poll. Yo, the AEW people, are y'all about to tell me Jack Perry is going to be an AEW champion just because he been at the company forever? Are we about to do this? Just prepare me now. So when he wins the championship, I don't have to go nuclear. Just let me know this is the same Darby Allin situation where he's been with the company forever, so we'll just give him the title for a month or two. Are we doing that? I hope so. Warlock, okay. Smart move, Jack. Papa didn't raise no. Yo, Ross said it. Ross said if Sammy can. Yo, you dumb. Jack will win. Okay. So Jack is gonna be AEW World Champion. Great. Dog, can we not turn this into a thing where just because you've been with the company forever, you deserve a title shot? Let's be real, dog. Come on, bro. Bobby's so upset. Later down the line, like, I'm gonna just see what happens, dog. And I'm asking that because if you've seen it, he was like, "Oh man, I'm going. I gotta get the title." Like what, bro? He just had the national. Like, how do we do this? If y'all want to tell me with a straight face, Jack Perry is going to. He deserves a title shot before Ricochet. Like, I understand you wanted you won a title shot. Great. I won $1 million, bro. Jack Perry fire, but bro, stop, 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 stop. I'm happy you signed your contract, man. I wish you nothing but the best, brother. But come on, bro. Bobby is fine. Bobby, what's the point of being there if you don't get a title shot? He doesn't have to win it. Scooter, bro just came off the national championship. He's one of the pillars. This is another Darby Allin situation. The only difference is Darby Allin is a rare case because he's a freak, bro. Jack Perry, he's a good wrestler, dog. But you can't how do we jump? You're just gonna jump Kyle Fletcher. You're gonna jump you go get the national title back. You're gonna jump the Continental. Can you beat Kevin Knight? How do you jump through all of these situations, bro? But then AEW people are gonna say, well, he's a pillar. Yo, come on, bro. I hope this was just a vignette of just him saying, oh, you won a title shot. I agree with y'all. You won a title shot. Great. I want $1 billion to fall out the sky right now. It has to make sense. It probably made sense in 2021, maybe. 2026, I can't, as I've been watching this show every week, I haven't missed a show. I don't see no pathway for him to get any type of title shot this year or next. Shout out to Jack Perry, though. It's respectfully. No, yo, you know what I'm saying? Deck. I know he's not having it this week. I just get nervous when he starts to talk. Yo, Jack, just focus on something else. He's talking about AEW title shots. I get it. It's a video package. Just focus on something else, bro. I think some of these guys need to be on Ring of Honor, and you know what I mean, because Ring of Honor fire, bro. Ring of Honor, a Jack Perry on Ring of Honor will be hard, dog. Bro, I'm really becoming a fan of Ring of Honor, dog. I put Ring of Honor over NXT any day. But, man, when I heard him say that, I just started to get deja vu and flashbacks, Deck. I started to get anxiety from how I felt with the Darby Allin situation. And I think Darby Allin's a little bit different because Darby Allin is just different. The only reason he would be a champion is because AEW people are going to say he's a pillar. That's literally the only reason. If y'all going to do this, bro, build this up right now, and I'll see you in 2028, bro. Not this year, not next year. But 2028, let's do it. Let's do it at, he's a pillar, right? Let's do it at Double or Nothing. So it could be a full circle. Y'all can put together these video packages that we could all say, and we could all be happy that Jack Perry finally won, bro. Ring of Honor is just minor aid. Yo, how you know? Yo, Bobby has PTSD. I kind of do, bro. I do, dog. Yo, as soon as he said that, I'm like, oh no, is this about to be an Easter egg? But we'll see, man. If they build it up, cool. Now the match of all matches. Kenny beats MJF. This match was hard, man. Yeah. Yeah, they really delivered in this match, man. And it definitely helped me from going nuclear, dog. Bro kicked out at the 1. To say Kenny don't deserve it will be a bold-faced lie, man. Yeah, man. It's just, yeah. Ah. Kenny Omega is going to Wembley, dog. Ah, man. MJF could sell injuries. Yeah, he can. Sammy Guevara got a title shot so Jack could get one. Yeah. I mean, this is yeah. Yeah. Yo, you got a point. Who else? Somebody else got a title shot. Was it Lee Moriarty got a title shot? I feel like somebody in that Darby Allin reign got a title shot out of nowhere. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, dog. To be honest, ain't nothing gonna feel like this feeling I got right now of seeing All In and yeah. Yeah, God, man. I hope Kenny or Ospreay tells MJF if he loses, he can never challenge again. Yeah, that'd be that'd be too risky. Kenny deserves it more than Muffin Man. Who's Muffin Man? MJF? Hell, the Brooklyn Brawler got a title shot. How many pay-per-views are happening before All In? Just Redemption, then it's All In. Yeah, man. Hey, chat. It was fire, bro. It was fire, man. I gotta get this off my screen though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna bust it up with the chat a little bit, and I'm gonna reiterate some things because I don't want the narrative to go around that Bobby Monsoon hates Kenny Omega. All this stuff, dog. Because I like bro. Bro is bro. I love Kenny Omega entrance music, man. I was there when he fought Okada in Texas. The match he had with Swerve, incredible, bro. I've been watching his old work in New Japan when he was with the Don Callis family. I'll be watching old AEW sometimes, just randomly. Um, I like Kenny Omega, man. I like bro, dog. Mustafa said Tony Khan did a better job with Ring of Honor than Vince did with WCW. Keep the stars and improve storylines and produces great matches. Yeah. I'm gonna go to I'm hold on, let me see. Ring of Honor in Philly. I plan on going to that joint. Tickets gonna sell the 14th actually. Yeah, if I ain't gotta do no content or nothing, dog, I'm going to that Ring of Honor joint, bro. I've been loving what Ring of Honor doing, dog. That is an insult to the Buff is. Reminder: no triple B at. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of triggering when you said that triple GPT. No triple B at all, then like. Listen, chat, man. I'm gonna try to keep my composure, dog. I'm gonna let Tony Khan cook. He hasn't let me down. He's not gonna let me down. No matter what happens, it's gonna be better than the Fed. I'm just really, 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 really wishing MJF has to have something for All In that is going to be like This is what I'm saying, Chad. This is all I'm saying. MJF is your number one star. Going into All In, you need if I'm booking it, Will Ospreay winning the title is the number one moment. You have him beat the number one star. I get the AEW sickles love Kenny Omega, and this is the wrestling's dream match of all matches, and I get that, bro. Cool. You don't want MJF in the main event? You got it. If MJF is facing Mark Briscoe, if MJF is facing Jack, if have something important for MJF to do at All In, bro. That's all I'm asking, dog. If I see MJF versus Mark Briscoe at All In, or just something that's not, it's just like it has to be something better for bro. You do you understand the importance of having your number one guy be an integral part of the story in All In? This is literally do or die, bro. You cannot have MJF just in a random whatever match. This is All In. This is your number one star. You got your dream match, sickos. I hope you're happy with it. Let's just have MJF in something importing that we want to say. I can't even talk right now. I meant to say important. I'm saying importing. I'm trying my best to keep my composure together because Tony Khan done cooked me unlimited good meals. He done cooked me so many good meals. I actually put some in the freezer. So nights like this, where I'm not feeling the best, I got some good old steak, lobster, and asparagus, and all the other overcooked meals he gave where we ate really good that I could go in the freezer, I could heat up, and I could have myself a good meal to hold me over until redemption. I swear to God, bro, I hope MJF has something in All In that barring just unless he's injured. If he's injured and he's missing All In or he needs a break, then you know what I mean. We gotta be. It's an injury. But if he could go, give me something. I'll take Hangman and MJF. I'll take that again. Even though I'm not going to be too ecstatic about that because we just seen him in the Texas Death Match. It's not going to be better than that. I'll still take that. But my God, dog, please just have something, dog. The last thing I want to do is really start going nuclear again, like the Darby Allin situation. Jose, what's up, bro? Yo, Jose, before I get out of here, what you feel about this? Are you one of the guys? I matter of fact, I bet you're one of the guys. That's Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. Great. So congratulations, Jose. I'm pretty sure you're one of the sickos that wanted that match too, man. What's up, though, bro? Dex said enjoy. Dex said enjoy 2 hours of crack that. Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah, that's funny, Dex. Yo, hey, man. We could do Jack Perry and MJF. Oh, not even Jack. Let's do JD Drake and MJF, and that's gonna be better than Crackdown. So, I don't. Punk gonna be on Crackdown. Then you got Punk and Sammy. We'll see, bro. We'll see, bro. But I hope it's a triple threat. It's not, bro. Or am I a sicko already? What Jose said. Did you say, are you happy? Yeah, Jose, you liking this Kenny and Kenny? Yeah, Andrade MJF would be amazing. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. But then I feel Andrade versus MJF. I'm having a feeling that Andrade got to beat MJF because he has so much momentum. But I guess it doesn't matter who wins or loses, right? Who cares? Punk CM Punk down is crazy. Have y'all noticed how they're trying to have all the smaller talent on Crackdown? Yeah. Randy gonna make a return and Drew. If MJF is not injured, Triple Threat is cool, but Ospreay has to win regardless. Yeah. Ospreay's gonna win regardless. I'm gonna let Tony cook, man. I highly doubt. Yeah, man. I'm gonna let Tony cook. I said, can MJF say no one? Damn. Triple GPT said, can MJF say no one's on the level of the devil anymore? Yo, Triple GPT, you know, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. Of course of course he's gonna be able to say it. Cause it's just gonna be how he say it. You still gonna feel it. I just don't know, where do you go? I'm guessing they're gonna run it back at Redemption. Then Kenny's just gonna beat him at Redemption. Then what, bro? Like, I don't know, man. Wardlow and MJF have unfinished business. Rough Riders. I'm about to get up out of here, bro, because y'all gonna make me snap. Wardlow, I'm like, see, I don't even want to talk about these guys because y'all, it's gonna make it sound like I don't like them. I love Wardlow, bro. They got unfinished business. Great. Wardlow, MJF, all in. No. Wardlow been injured, bro. He's been gone. Are we just gonna book for everybody who been watching for 2019? Like, I get it. But no, I can't even, no. I like Wardlow. That's my man. He part of the family, bro. But 45-day reign. Oh, he only had the title for 45. I'm just thinking about, I just seen MJF win the title at Double or Nothing. He had a 45-day reign. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's some. A 45-day reign, bro. He got squashed for the title. He wins it back at Double or Nothing. Who did he beat? Roosh? Mark? See, dog, I don't want to. He didn't even really beat nobody this second reign. This second reign was trash, bro. I'm sorry, dog. He beat Roosh and Mark Briscoe. Fire matches. But this is the match that really, really mattered. Yeah, bro. Better than 9 days though, yeah. What's up with these short ass title reigns? 9 days, 45. Yeah. So smoking like you right. It's better than 9. I'd take 45 over the 9. I'm taking Michael Jordan with the 45 over Julius Erving every day, man. But it's only bad, chat, if MJF, dog. If I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna start the video. Triple GPT. You can't say nothing. Hold on, before I start, because Triple GPT, that's how you book someone that's. It is a little weird. It is a little weird, chat. I ain't gonna lie. But Triple GPT, man. You see this, right? Oh, this was Forbidden Door. But then you had this one. Kenny Omega, Forbidden Door. So you gotta call a spade, sir. Yeah, man. I had to. I had to try to. Even though I just gotta chalk it. I'll do an extra video if it's a lot of WWE news. But I just feel like for AEW, even though the views is which the views will probably stay the same more than likely. It'll probably be like 2,000 or 3,000 off. I still feel like it's so much going on in AEW now, and the people that think some people don't even know I cover AEW because a lot of the times it do be a Fed title, and you know what I mean. I think it's time to definitely just separate it. So I'm gonna just keep focusing on that. Of the AEW videos be strictly AEW, and you know what I mean. I think that's the best way to go about that moving forward, bro. Does Tony Khan really think? Does he think taking the title off of MJF and get? Yo, that's hilarious. Nah, that is hilarious, bro. You be Kenny also put over Swerve Strickland this year. Did he? He fought Swerve the first time. He did. He did. I feel like that was even though, because he fought Swerve the first time, then the second time Swerve put him over. So I feel like that's a draw. And Kenny Omega, when everything is on the line, remember the EVP status was on the line. He beat Swerve in a hard match. He could never go for the title again. That was on the line. He won in a hard match. It's fire, bro. It's fire. It's just. Do you know that MJF is? Y'all know that MJF is the first 3-time AEW champ. Yeah. Now it's going to be 4. And now when I call MJF 4-time AEW champion, I guess I was being a fortune teller. Remember I botched that at Double or Nothing? I said he was a 4-time AEW champion, but he was really 3. But he had 3 on his jacket, so that's when I thought it was 4. Look at this, bro.
Incredible. It was a great job, Darby. Darby Allin, you had a great run. It's different, though. It's level. 4-time champion. That's JF. 4 times.
Said it again like an idiot. Man. That shit is corny, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Have something for MJF, dog, please. That's all I can ask for now, man. Let's just have something for MJF, man. Bro had the title for 45 days. This is a joke, bro. Look how excited. Little did you know. Wait, 45 days. Yo, I don't get yeah. 45 days, bro. Bros, yeah. They cracking up, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm sick, man. And if I could go nuclear, I would feel better. But I actually feel worse that I can't even go nuclear because it was a fire match, and I knew this was the inevitable. So I kind of just, yeah, me, I'm kind of just, yeah. All right, I'm gonna holla at y'all, man. Triple B stands for. Yeah, that's funny, dog. Bobby be botching is crazy. Yeah, I said 4 times like an idiot. Uh, yeah, man. Let's hope MJF has something, dog. It's just, you know what I mean, I know y'all probably gonna get mad. I'm gonna still show up though, but don't when we're talking about All In. I hope y'all not expecting for me to flip this switch and, oh man, we're getting close to the main event. Will Ospreay, don't get. It's just like, yo, I'm gonna be like, yo, shout out Will Ospreay, shout out bruv, shout out Kenny. It was a great match. Yeah, did a flip, Heat Seeker, V Trigger. Oh, he did the move, and it was a great moment. It was fire, bro. But I can't cap, yeah, man. Like I'm just not a good actor, bro. Believe it or not, y'all probably think I'd be nah. I really would be pissed off and going nuclear at some of these decisions. So when something makes me mad, when something makes me sad, I can't fake it. But when I just have this is just a situation that I just, maybe I need to watch another documentary. Maybe I need to watch some New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe I need to watch some New Japan Pro Wrestling to try to get all excited for All In. I'm gonna holler at y'all, bro. I'm done, man. Hopefully everybody have a good night, dog. Yeah, man. Just a reminder. Yo, nigga, you trolling, dog. Man, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. I'll put the video together. And yeah, man. Hopefully everybody have a good night. Let's see you on Crackdown. Now we gotta see Punk. I might take my anger out on Crackdown, man. But hopefully everybody have a good night. I'm gonna just